let's explore the first way to supercharge your strategy, and that's around proactive and reactive initiatives. So what do I mean by these terms? Well, reactive initiatives are one that address problems that already exist. So when we react to the issue. So for example, providing physiotherapy for an employee with back pain, or referring employees to occupational health services or an EAP if they're experiencing stress or burnout. And that's compared to proactive initiatives. So these are initiatives that actually prevent the problem from occurring in the first place, helping your whole workforce to stay well. So if we refer back to those same examples, then you can help to reduce the risk of back pain by offering workstation assessments and ergonomic equipment for your entire workforce. Or in the case of workplace stress and burnout, we could offer regular one-to-ones to employees or run stress awareness workshops for leaders, for example. Now, in my work, the common question that I tend to get asked is, which type of initiative should I focus on? Should it be proactive or reactive? And I can see why, because we tend to use the language of proactive, not reactive. But actually, you need both for a successful strategy, not just one or the other. Now, yes, proactive interventions are going to have the greatest impact. So it's because they reach everybody on the biggest scale. And they also help to create that environment in your organisation where employees can thrive, to give them the best opportunity to stay well. So it really is that phrase of prevention is better than cure. But actually, what we really want to emphasise today is that reactive interventions still have their place, because it's near impossible to prevent every problem from arising. Take, for example, the pandemic. There are so many factors that are outside of our control, and we need to be prepared to support your employees when they're struggling. So we don't want you to get rid of your EAP or your company physiotherapist. But actually what does need to change is employees' awareness of these services and their accessibility. Because what I often see, and actually from my own personal experience as well, is that the contact details for these services are often buried under hundreds of emails or hidden in the depths of the internet. And actually, when you're struggling, so when you're feeling stressed or anxious or low in mood, and we don't often have the energy to go searching for this information. We won't go past 3 or 4 clicks. And that's often why engagement for reactive services is very low at around 2 to 4%. So when we think about the type of initiative we need, it's about having proactive and visible reactive services to create that effective strategy. And in fact, it's backed up by the research. So if we look at the research from Deloitte, specifically in terms of your return on investment, and in terms of the business case, so you can see here that when only reactive initiatives are used, the average return on investment is £3 for every £1 spent. But when we move down to proactive interventions with an organisation-wide awareness raising, then that return on investment increases to £6 for every £1 spent. And that return is made up of a reduction in presenteeism, so working whilst unwell, a reduction in sickness absence and staff turnover as well. So to summarise, the first point is that forget the phrase proactive, not reactive. And actually, it's a combination of both.